Alright, what's up, Mukbanger? Welcome to Mukbang Monday with Chef Chris Cho. And today, we have a special guest here, Emkay Vee. Woo!
Hola, guys.
Yeah, she's a model from Philly, and she just came to visit back to Philly from LA.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yo, yeah, look how hot she is. I'm gonna be real nervous through the whole shit, but hey. But yeah. Give me about like 5 minutes till I can look at her in the eyes and talk to her, alright? But yeah, I'm legit kind of nervous a little bit. Yeah.
Really?
Clyde, come here, take this awkwardness away and order some food.
Okay, Miss Model, what would you like to order?
Okay, let's see. For starters, I'm gonna order what I usually get. Can I get?
Should we get some just I don't know, like some kalbi? And you say you like the kind of brisket, right?
Yeah, I like brisket usually.
우리 그냥 갈비 한 개 불고기 한 개 줄래? How do you try to go like a low carb or anything like that?
Oh, I eat.
You eat?
So I don't have any restrictions, so I eat.
뭐 appetizer 뭐 시킬까?
Appetizer? Tteokbokki? Spicy
Oh,
stir-fried
yeah.
rice cake?
Tteokbokki?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
But
How about soup?
I think we have enough right now, dog.
Yeah.
You won't die. Can we help these brothers out here?
Yeah.
Order.
Sure.
Yeah. We got like 3 other sexy models on the right side too. But yeah, so we're here. I think we're gonna be cutting in the middle as well, but so yeah, what brings you to Philly? So it's actually my first time meeting MK, so we didn't really talk much before getting in because I really wanted to get to know her through the whole mukbang process. So yeah, so what brings you to Philly?
Basically, as he mentioned, I am originally from Philadelphia, but I moved to Los Angeles about a year ago, specifically for modeling, just to broaden my horizons and just like network a little bit more. Basically get more connections. However, in Philadelphia is where I started my whole career. I'm actually out here for a car show that's going to be happening on Saturday. It's for a company that I've known for a very long time. It's going to be their 10-year anniversary, and they wanted me to come out again. And of course, since I'm from here, I represent my city loud and proud.
Philly.
Yeah, I'm actually from North Philly, so if you know where Broad and Olney is, that's where I grew up. So.
And that's where we're at, North Philly, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. I felt like that. I love the whole Philly-ness, and that's exactly why I wanted to meet her, because I just knew that she was from Philly, and then she went out to LA. Just like my man Danny, for people who don't know, look up Danny Chung, that's my fucking man.
Yeah. It's funny, we both know him, but we
Yeah.
never met.
Yeah, we're talking shit about him today.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Danny, we're not.
Yeah, that's for real, my man, but yeah. Nah, I always say this shit in the middle of my shooting. If it wasn't for Danny, I wouldn't have a Chris Cho brand at all, because I just probably just chop it up more, because I'm more on the back of the scene, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I noticed about you. I'm not gonna really look in the camera. I'm just gonna,
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then I'll look.
Yeah. But I noticed that too. It seems like you're mad loyal to the people. Like when you said 10-year anniversary, it seems like, cause I don't really know you too much, but just the way you carry yourself, it seems like you're very loyal to the people who looked out for you in the past. Yeah. Dude, I'm the worst interviewer ever. Duh.
No, it's cool. I do like to keep my loyalty with everyone, because when you grow up in Philly, it's kind of like we go through hard times. It's a hustle out here to survive, and
It is.
especially with what I'm doing. There's not many models in the profession that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I started out as an import model, and the car scene kind of diminished out here in the East Coast. So that's kind of the reason why I went to the West Coast. Majority of my career, I've been doing it since 2009. I've been a model of that industry. I just traveled back and forth all the time, and it just made sense for me to move. But I always told myself, even though I'm going out to the West Coast, I always wanted to let people know I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
This is where all the swag came from. Yeah. So I mean, everyone's been supportive. That's what I really love, and it's like it's always good to always remember, humble yourself, and that's what I feel like is the best thing for me. Like, I don't want to get caught up in all the Hollywoodness, so you know, I like to come back here and just like kick it with my friends.
Yeah.
You know?
We were just talking about that yesterday too. We're like, I mean, nothing's wrong with going to Hollywood and shit, but someone was like, yo, would you want to go? I was like, man, I'm good the way I am. I get to meet the people I meet, interview the people that I want to interview. You know, like run a restaurant in Philly, rep Philly, you know, like, but I'm like, I don't want to get to a certain level where I just gotta, I said, compare my dick size to everybody in the hobby, you know, like, but, nah, Philly's good. I feel like this is a great place to build your character, you know, like, and it's a lot of love here, but then again, the demand out there is so much more crazy in the West, you know, like,
I agree.
Even Danny, I see him in LA, yo, like, the fans are pretty damn crazy, you know, like, New York and Philly, we're just more of a, like, what's up? I see what you're doing, you know, like, I support you on the low, you know, but, yeah. So what's something that's very interesting that happened in LA, or how was your trip so far? Like, are there, like, what did you get out of it so far? What did you like? What did you not like? Or
well, one thing for sure that I've noticed the difference between LA and Philly is just like the convenience of commuting. Philly, it's a little bit easier because we have public transportation. LA, I could not I cannot explain how many times I've been late to going to something because of the traffic. So it's kind of like insane. I love the weather out in LA though. Like it's always beautiful. The atmosphere there, the weather, the people. Yeah, everyone's been nice to me ever since I moved over there. I mean, I do miss everything back at home. I've noticed that the city out here is developing and changing, and it's becoming better, and it makes me miss it a lot. Like, you know, like there's a lot of improvement going on in the city, and it's just like it makes me proud to see like we're becoming better. You know, it's a lot has changed, and I mean, like, I love LA. I love it. It's a lot of culture, and I feel like Philly is actually being more open-minded now with culture, because, you know, like as far as food, there's not a lot of variety in Philadelphia, you know, like before. Now it is.
It's slowly,
you know, it's slowly becoming there. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of like,
even in Chinatown, a lot of restaurants are opening, you know, which is pretty crazy. No, I thought you brought another side. I'm like, yes, I know. No, but that's interesting that you say that. Like, when you say you took public, you know, transportation in Philly, I'm like, man, I can't see you do that. Cause like, you look like such a like pretty girl, like. You know,
I took public transportation majority of my life.
I bet you get like dudes hollering at you left and right, you know, like. I still take the Broad line, the bus, just to every once, like maybe like I used to like every once a month, just around like 12 or 1 a.m. Just cause I don't want to forget who I am either, you know, because sometimes you get fancy and then, you know, when you don't do shit like that, you just feel like, oh man, it's kind of like even like scary, you know, like, but I'm like, I don't want to be scared of what I grew up on, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, is that, like, what is it, the Broad Street, the bus is just like, it gets, not crazy, but
I got used to it. I mean, there are times where like I've gotten so comfortable and I know like how to handle myself that I couldn't even fall asleep on the train and not worry about someone trying to rob me, because I mean, I'm from North Philly. I know how to handle myself. So, you know, I mean, it's not scary. I mean, I guess because like I'm used to it. You know.
I don't think there's a city like Philly much too. Like, I don't think too many people in like outside of Philly or the Asians actually live through the whole like urban area too much or pass through it so much, you know, like. But I think Philly, we're so diverse, you know, like from the burbs to the city to the urban, you know, like. And you said that because you say you grew up around like Broad and Allen, so my guess was you went to girls' highs or Central, but you said.
Actually, no. I mean, I lived down the street from both those high schools, but I actually went to a military academy. Yeah, it usually comes as a shocker when I tell people this. I wasn't a delinquent or anything. I wasn't a bad kid. I actually made the choice. I kind of wanted to impress my family. I didn't want to do the typical thing what all my friends did and go to the typical high schools. I heard about this academy that was opening up, and I was always infatuated with just military
What?
because I have an uncle that's in the Navy and I respect him a lot. And yeah, I was actually interested in joining the Marines, but then my heart changed into the
wow.
Army.
Yeah.
I did it for 3.5 years, but then that's how the whole modeling thing came about. Like I had a change of heart, like being in the like the whole military life is kind of crazy, and I kind of pretty much was like, I don't know if I can handle this, and I started. I'm like a tomboy. I grew up that way. I was into like video games, playing sports with my guy friends. So, and also one thing that stuck out was I was into cars. So then a couple of my friends invited me to a car show. And so during that time in high school, I started getting into cars and I saw the girls. And I was like, wow, they're hot. They're confident. I'm nowhere near confident and I don't feel pretty at all, but I want to be that. That was in 2006. Yeah, 2006, 2007 was when I told myself, I'm going to be a model. I'm going to make it happen. I want to build that confidence. So yeah, I just started like learning about cars, started learning about who to talk to in that industry, and then it just kind of progressed from there. I started shooting with a couple of my friends with just a regular camera and just practice. And I think like MySpace hit it off for me. People started noticing. And
So you've been doing this for a good 10 years.
Yeah, since
Wow.
yeah. A really long time.
What about the physicalness? Like, were you like working out more after that, or you were just naturally just got gifted?
Well, with the help from me being in the military, like a military academy, I was always pretty fit during the beginning stages of my career. But I would say like after I was 2-3 years, I started to like love food a lot, and pretty much I'm the type of person that I kind of gain weight when I'm really, really happy. So I was enjoying life and I started gaining a lot of weight and kind of was a little, I tell people I'm like a hamster. It's like happy chubs. So, and I always like hashtag num num time because every person that knows me knows that I love food. I like to try different things no matter what city I'm at. I always try to see like what's popular. And yeah, and then I started to, just recently, I literally just started getting back into fitness. So what you see now is just the kind of like the process of me trying to be
humble, yo.
like, yeah, so.
Yo, I hope you guys don't find it like pervert. Well, I'm a pervert, but you know, like when I see good food, I appreciate it. When I see beautiful women, I appreciate it. You gotta let them know they're beautiful. You know, like.
Do you want me to do this or you got it?
I think we're gonna do it in a. Actually, can you grill for us? Yeah. 나 근데 잡곡밥 갖다 줘라.
잡곡밥?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like purple rice and brown rice? Or are you okay with white?
Can I have brown rice?
나도.
And yeah, he can.
You guys want this?
They'll take it.
And your niece is gonna do
Just so you guys don't waste it, yeah.
These models got some husky voice, huh? So that's another thing. Like when I meet up with people, I love this energy too. Like not only do you just model, that's just an inspiration to a lot of kids, to the youth. You know, like because this is how I look at everybody. Rather it's you, Danny, me, or whoever. It's like growing up in Philly. Like sometimes it's just good to have good role models. Like even for you, like when you were in the import model scene, like when you have someone closer in your city, you feel like, oh shit, I could do it. You know, like. Because when we were young, especially in Philly, we just grew up just making the bad choices, doing dumb shit, you know? But if we had good role models to be like, yo, you know, like I wish I see more chefs who are popping off. Like, either way, yeah. But, like, this is what I noticed about LA. When you go to LA and you go to, what is it, the Lion Hotel, the club? When you go there, you see literally YouTube stars out there, you see chefs out there, you see models, actor, everyone. And the kids would grow up, and even like skateboarders or whatever you call it, but the kids would grow up like, oh, I want to be like him, that, you know. But honestly, Philly kind of lacked it when I was growing up. I think the people I looked up to were like, yo, these guys are bad as shit, let's be like him, you know. Like, but and just even with the social media, I think the kids get to see what everybody's doing. Like even for you to move out to LA, you know, like some kids, they never think about actually getting out of Philly, which I don't think is bad. I love Philly, but it's good to really explore too. You know, like,
I agree. That's basically, I mean, I could have stayed here, you know. I've been repping this city and staying here, flying back and forth for majority of my career, and I just felt like because of most of my gigs are in the West Coast, it just made sense for me to it's always been a dream of mine. And I told myself, like, I'm not gonna wait. Oh, thank you. I always told myself, like, you know, one day I'm going to make it happen and just move to LA. And I wanted to wait until I established myself enough in my career because it is a cutthroat industry.
Yes. Excuse me. Alright, so all the talk is good, but let's eat. That's what we came for. Ooh. Look at that Kaibi. Yay! Yeah, sucker. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, can I see real quick?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Can you take a picture?
Oh yeah, can you get my phone from my plate? Yes.
Yeah, Jail's the man behind everything that I do. What's up, top?
M first. Ready? 1, 2.
Oh, you can do a picture first, and then. Ooh, this is cute.
You guys grew up together?
No, these are my best friends.
I know, but you guys grew up together in Philly?
Rosie and Paul, and I've known them like, how long have we been friends?
Y'all not
4
friends,
years.
y'all lying.
5 years?
Oh,
Yeah. It's funny because like him, like he's a graphic designer and a photographer.
Oh, what?
And yeah, like we met at Bobo's.
Oh, where?
You know where Bobo's is?
Yeah, that was the spot.
That was the spot. Yeah. And I don't know, I forgot like I just walked up to him and then he asked me who I was and I don't know, did you guys like, are you MK?
I'm K.
I forgot how it
That's
happened.
what-
I don't know, but we were discussing business because
Yeah.
he was just like, oh, like let's like do a collaboration, and I knew he was like a graph artist. So then I was just like, he told me he wanted to make shirts, and I said, oh, we should do a t-shirt collaboration. Better yet, we should do like a design where you're drawing on me.
Yeah.
And you draw on me and we just make it into a shirt instead of him making a shirt and then I'm just wearing it.
Yeah.
How about I be the shirt with your art? So later on I'll show you the photo.
So it's a t-shirt with you in it.
No, it was like we didn't actually make the t-shirt, but the photo shoot was just like he drew his art on my body.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and we were like, yeah, it was actually the most popular like photo like throughout social media.
Yeah. Show me some of your art later too. I would love to see. You know, like yeah.
I think I know you.
Yeah,
Well, that's
and my best friend, like, it was just so funny. Like, I met her at Target. Yeah, like she was going through a bad day, and
Like you met her at Target?
yeah, I met her at Target. I met her at Target. She was having a bad day, and you know, I just pretty much like was just like trying to find something to cheer her up.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of like connected from
Oh,
there.
wow.
It was so funny. Like we didn't know each other, and yeah, but we knew the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been friends ever since. Like we're both a part of like the art and entertainment industry. We both love art. We both love entertainment. We have a lot of friends who are dancers, who are trying to be actors, like who are part of the music industry. It's actually funny because Paul knows Danny too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Well,
And
fuck Danny, you talking too much about him. I say this shit all the time because I talk about him all the time. I love him for real. That's my brother. You know?
yeah, when Danny featured me in his music video, I think it was Paul that told me about it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I'm gonna be so hungry.
So, tip of the day, if you guys want to see Emkay Vee and become her friend, just go to Target and throw a fucking fit, you know? You might bump into her. It's interesting that how you guys all met, you know, like...
Well, how I met Leo was that I met him at a car show and he took a picture of me.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And I was just like, I thought he was just a regular guy,
Yeah.
like, oh, just with a nice camera. And then he sent me the photo and I was like,
Ooh.
you actually
Yeah.
know your shit.
Tip 2, find her, take a picture, and tag her, alright? Might get noticed.
Alright, so I'm gonna post this on Snapchat. I'm actually snapping this whole experience here. If you guys want to follow me on Snapchat, it's actually hello, it's Emkay Vee, which is HELLOITZ, the letter MKV, and then yeah. You'll see a little bit of craziness, what I do on the daily. I try to make it entertaining, but mainly you're just gonna see me around food and my friends, like around LA and wherever I'm traveling.
How's the following? Like, I mean, you get a crazy following on Snap is crazy these days. I get more love on Snap than like I get no love on Instagram for some reason, but Snap is fucking live, you know. Like,
I mean, I like Snap only because you can record quick videos.
Yeah.
And it's like they have fun filters. And it's pretty entertaining to see what everyone's doing throughout the day. I mean, I say a lot of people follow me on Snapchat only because of my Instagram, yeah. And I use my Instagram a lot for my work.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what it's become nowadays. You know, we didn't have that growing up, you know? So it's like crazy how social media plays a big role in some of our careers.
You say it's hello MKV?
Yeah, on Snapchat.
On Snapchat.
Yeah, on Instagram it's Miss MKV, MSEMKAYVEE.
Yeah. Yeah, now this is crazy. Like, even being in Philly, we could impact a lot of like influence, impact, be part of a lot of stuff just through like social media, which I think is dope. Like, even me, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, yeah, like we've been like we're in like Philly doing this whatever thing, but
I'm usually bad at cutting this. I usually have my friends do it every time it comes to it.
you know, when I actually meet, like, say if I were to like date a Korean girl, my standard of a Korean girl is if they could cut food or not. Like, if they could cut it or not. Because some girls be like, ah, and I'm like, no. Do you cook at all at home?
I try.
I mean, you eat healthy though, no? I would assume you eat healthy.
Yeah, I try. I mean, if I'm basically my thing is, I try to eat I can still eat whatever I want, but in moderation. You know, like I try not to overindulge. However, I've noticed ever since I've been working out, I tend to eat more desserts. I'm always craving. Every time I eat a meal, I have to have dessert after. But usually I try to make it healthy. So, like frozen yogurt or whatever it can be.
I bet, yeah, I'm sure you inspire a lot of the people who like want to get fit as well, because that lifestyle is just, I don't know, working out and eating healthy is just a good lifestyle to have. And it seems like there's a huge market for that right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, it's become a big boom.
Yeah.
You want video or picture?
Video, fine. Thank you. Like this.
You ready? Good. 1, 2.
This one's good.
I don't know what I'm doing. Yo! Yo, follow her at
Hello, it's Emkay Vee on Snapchat.
MKV. Yeah, can you write that on the snap?
I'll write it.
See, when the food comes, it's like everything becomes more natural and just chilling, you know, like. I feel like in front of food, you don't know how to act other than just be, you know what I mean? Like,
So tell me a little about this restaurant. Because I mean, this is my first time meeting you, and I've eaten this restaurant many times, and I don't really know much about the history though. But I know just the food is really good. But you said it's family run, right?
So my father had this place for about like 15 plus years. I grew up in a chef family. My dad's been a chef for 40 years. My uncle's been a chef for 30 years. So it was only just natural that I got into. None of them wanted me to actually cook.
Okay.
But because it's just a crazy grind, you know. But I love the hustle and the grind. I just love the people that I meet here. You know, like. Because when people come here I always say this, people come to a restaurant to celebrate their birthday, anniversary, or when they're stressed, they want to get drunk and talk to their friends. It's a good place to host people, you know, and there's nothing better that I would do other than that, you know. But yeah, as far as the restaurant, we've been in North Philly for like good 15 years. Before this, we're in Northeast. We're actually on the corner of Bobo's. Like if you go downhill, there's like a corner beer deli now, but that used to be our little Korean. We had that Korean restaurant for 7 years. Then we moved to a bigger spot, which is here. But yeah, I actually when I shoot like a Munchies or Vice one day, I want to make sure that they get a whole tour of the Philly, this area, and be like, yo, we the only Korean restaurant really in the hood and really push. You know, like it's in the hood in a way. You know. Like,
yeah, it is.
So
no, not a lot of people know where it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when I had my best friend drive me, she was like, "Wait,
yeah,
where do we go?
Yeah.
Like, where is it?" And I'm like, "You pull into here
Or
on Masher."
I have customers who call. They're like, "Hey, is it a safe neighborhood?" I'm like, "If you're asking, you probably shouldn't come, because, you know, like, if you're from Ardmore on Main Line, this might be a weird neighborhood for you." You know?
Yeah, my first impression when I like just the outside, I was just like, "Wait." But everyone told me it's really good food, so then when I checked it out, I was like, yeah, it is.
There's a lot of Korean restaurants open in Chinatown right now, too.
In Chinatown?
They got that buffet spot open, Puncheon open. What else is opening right now? Well, there was Sammy Chan, they changed up. I think a lot changed. You've been out for about a year right now?
Yeah.
I think a lot's been changing within that short year too, which is interesting because Chinatown doesn't change that fast, you know, like.
It's getting better. I like it a lot. Like all the new restaurants. It's becoming more trendy for the younger generation. There's like more younger people out there now.
You know, let's all save like a 20% of our belly for the spicy ramen later, right? And I'm like,
oh no! This food's really good. Really
so
good.
did you grow up more Filipino, Chinese, or Puerto Rican?
I grew up with like in a Filipino culture. So I don't speak it, only a little bit. So to all my Filipino speakers who speak Tagalog, only konti. But I understand it fluently, so if you're talking shit, then I know what you're saying. And I know when I'm in trouble. So
I know when someone's talking shit with every language y'all speaking, so watch your stuff.
I actually tried to learn Korean. It's really hard to get the dialect down, like the accent, I mean. Because one of my roommates is Korean. And I was trying to like...
Is she model or?
No, just like, she's in the fashion industry. No.
I think Filipinos are the only Asians that use fork instead of chopstick.
Yeah, and we use our hands.
And hands, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they eat everything with like spoons and fork, which was interesting for me because I lived there for like 6-7 months, and I was like, damn, this is interesting. I mean, it's Asia, but it's still like an island, so it's a different culture with the whole.
Yeah, I always notice that. I don't know why. That they prefer, like in the provinces, they prefer, you know, using their hands because they don't have utensils. But in the city, everyone's using forks and spoons, and I think it's just like a level of like feeling like they're rich or something. I guess. I don't know.
It's interesting. I actually had a really fun time in Filipinos. Like I don't know. I guess being like for me, just being a light-skinned guy was like it was weird. You know, they're like, hey, it's a Korean, and I'm like, yeah. And so when I went out with my team to the beach, and everybody wore like long sleeves so they don't get tan, and I'm like butt naked trying to get all my tan in. You know, like
Asian culture. It's like they don't like to get tan.
yeah,
I know
the whole area is weird. But in America, we're like, yo, let's get that tan. We got a tanning machine and all that, you know, like. How you guys making out so far?
Good. Yeah, man. It's good.
How old are you?
Let's play this game. Let's play this game for your video.
You guys look young. I mean, because your friends look young too. That's why.
You want to guess how old I am?
Maybe like
Low ball it, man.
21 to 23. Like younger?
No, older.
25, 25?
I'm 25, yeah.
25, wow.
Okay, damn, that was quick. Yeah, usually,
You guys are all 25 too? Like around? Around?
25.
Quarter century club, man.
How many of you guys are younger than her? No one? Oh.
These two right here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm older than Rosie.
Yeah. Plus Asian people all look young too. You know, like, you guys want to say hi? Like, can we just?
Individually just have, yeah. Pan out to my
That's
friends.
model number one.
Whoa. Can number one.
Rosie and TK.
Yo, what's good? Philly in the house. 215.
1-5.
Kelly in the house. Kelly in the house.
Only one person that's from LA.
It's unwanted, man.
Yeah, it's always good to have good company, good food. I mean, what more can you ask for, right?
Yeah, I wanted my friends to come along just to see the experience. Like, and plus it's just like, it's interesting because how it all came about. I don't know, what was I doing? How I ran into him was, it was on Facebook. I saw one of his videos with, what was his name again?
Chola Hella Chloe.
Yeah, Hello Choi.
And she was like, damn, that's a sexy ass Korean. Okay, thank you. That was the story. No, no, go ahead.
And I actually knew about Hello Choi because he actually did a music video featuring, yeah. You should know who he is, right?
Oh yeah, I was like, what are you trying to say? Chloe?
So how I actually knew about him was that he did a video featuring one of my friends, a good friend of mine that's a little sister to me. Her name is Jessica Hyen. So, do you remember? Yeah, she was featured in it, and it was actually in a vape shop that I do recall. It's called Vapordelphia. My best friend's like looking at me like making sure I say all the right names. So yeah, like I knew about that. So I knew him, and then I saw you and I was just like, what are they doing? And it's just like you guys are showing a little part of Philadelphia when it comes to the food, and I was just like, I like this. Like no one really does that. And like I hear so much about New York and LA when it comes to introducing like food in restaurants, but you don't hear it like in Philly. And I'm always about trying to represent. So like seeing that you guys were doing that, I saw your post like who's down to do a video. I was just like, I just typed in. I was like, yo, we don't know each other, but I'm down.
I looked there. I was like, woo.
And it was just I didn't think you were gonna respond.
No.
So I just took the chance. So I was like, oh, let me know.
I love it. I love anybody, like, I mean, it's not even a Philly thing. I was just talking about this yesterday. It's like, I don't care. We're talking about, like, nationality, right? I don't care if you're black, white, Asian. I care about, to me, my nationality is, like, team hustle. You know, whoever hustle, I really respect. You know, like, whoever's trying to create something. Like, even you, as soon as you said you do, like, you know, like, photography and, like, graphic design, I'm like, I want to, you know, like, I want to find out, you know, like, something about creating shit is just dope, you know, like, and I'm not an artist and I can't draw for shit, I can't take pictures for shit, but I like surrounding with people who can. It makes me feel creative, you know, like.
Yeah, I like that. I like the aspect of like art and like how you take the time to create something that you did yourself and the result of it. That's kind of why I like the whole industry. And with modeling, the reason why I love it is because like it helped me break out of my shell of being so shy. It helped
You would
me.
say you're shy?
I was very shy when I was younger. I was very timid. I never really liked to start conversation with anyone. Like me talking to you and being in front of the camera. talking to the camera is second nature to me now. But before I would always stutter. I still stutter every now and then, but I've gotten so used to it. But my thing was I was always like a risk taker. I basically was like, I love the idea of being in front of the camera and just being your own character, how you want to be perceived, and just you dress up in a certain way, like you're showing your fashion, you're expressing yourself without even having to say a lot. You know, you're just using body movement, body language. So I kind of like love that. And then yeah, like I just basically put myself in situations to be in front of like let's say I remember when I first started my modeling career, it was actually I dressed up as a go-go dancer at the car show because I didn't know how to get people's attention. I didn't know, like, I don't feel comfortable walking up to a person saying, hey, my name is so-and-so, would you like to take a photo of me? I'm trying to be like, you know, I'm trying to do this whole modeling thing, like, hear me out. Like, it's kind of awkward. So I just thought dressing bright and, I don't know, just silly would get people's attention. And it got people's attention. It actually got a model to walk up to me and she's like, hey, you look like you're a dancer. Do you want to go on stage and do this dance competition? And I don't know how to dance, but I just said, screw it, I'm gonna do it. There was like hundreds of people on like in front of the stage, and I was so nervous. And come to find out, I had to dance against her, who's like really well known. Jerry Lee, hi. Yeah, so she actually like danced, like we were dancing against each other. Obviously, I lost, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was probably like trying to hair flip. I don't know. But it got people's attention. And people started approaching me and they wanted to work with me. There was club promoters that wanted to book me for events, to like host their club events, dance at their clubs. Like, yeah, like so it kind of...
This is how long ago?
It's 2009.
2009, wow.
Yeah.
I think something had to do with, like, if you were to see a, like, how old were you then? Like what, 18?
I was 18.
18?
Yeah, I was
so
18.
if you see an 18-year-old and you look at them and they don't look like they're the best dancer, but going up, trying it, and they seem kind of timid but giving their best, wouldn't you want to give a helping hand too? You know, it's like, I really believe in like the energy of trying to put in that work and people taking notice of it. You know, like, I would find it cute if a young, I don't care if they're a photographer, designer, chef, like model, I would, you know, if they're trying to do something, we would definitely try to help too, you know, like, you think you being at, it had something to do with you went, like, how you went to a military school, how you're more of a go-getter?
I think that's a big part of it, creating it. Like most of you have to think on your feet and act fast, and it's pretty much like if you don't take action now, like
It was a daiko handle.
oh no. You guys are okay with water?
Anything you need, just ask Clyde, you know, he's the man, you know, like, I mean, you guys can ask me, then I have to ask him again, that's, you know, like, but, you know, really feel like it's like if this, like, I'm here more than act my house, right? So, it's like my home, you guys are just, anything you need, just, you know, let Clyde know, let me know, like that. Because if I was into your crib, I'm going to be grabbing a bunch of Diet Coke.
Oh yeah, so what is this, Banchan? Is that how you say it? Yeah, because I used to work at a Korean restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, in LA, like, obviously aside from modeling, LA's expensive, so I gotta have a side hustle, so I grew up in the hospitality industry as well, so that's probably also a big reason why I love food. I love to be around foods, because I grew up, pretty much my job experience was being a server. And I like being a server because you get to interact with people. And that's why I said, like, when I was shy, I put myself in situations where I have to be in front of people. Being a server, you have to talk. And if you don't present a good personality or you don't give service, like, no one's going to tip you. No one's going to know who you are. And you're just going to be, you know, like, it's just another job. So, yeah, and I, like, basically, yeah, like, I love being, like, around food all the time. And meeting different people and seeing what they're all about and seeing everyone enjoy food, because really food just brings people together. But
like, even like soon as we start eating, it just got more like
comfortable,
comfortable, chilling, you know, like, because I don't think no one ever could be different than themselves in front of food in a way, you know, like. And like you said, I feel like there is no such thing called like shyness. It's almost like you like not trying, if anything, you know, like.
Yeah.
Yo, Clyde, can you make sure you take care of them whenever they eat, right?
Oh, you got this one?
Now you guys want something to drink.
I have to give them the home cook. Understand?
Can you pass me the phone, please?
He follows Baby Chicken on Instagram. You know what that is? Baby Chicken? Is it Baby Chicken?
Oh, that.
If I have time, I'm gonna start following you.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
repost my photos.
They what?
They repost my photos.
Oh, they reposted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they reposted mine a few times.
As in like the picture that you took,
I'm a
right?
photographer.
Okay. I'm like, damn, dog, you get it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Their Snapchats be crazy though.
really? I never, yeah.
That's the thing about Snapchat.
No ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any filter on like my Snapchat, so I'm a little different. I feel like Instagram is where I gotta get pretty, Facebook is where I interact, Snapchat is where I say fuck it, I don't give a fuck about it.
I think that's why a lot of people do it, because the number of seconds you have in videos, it's just like, well, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, unless you save it. But that's why a lot of people just use Snapchat a lot. They're not worried.
Yeah, Snapchat's fine.
Because in Instagram, like everyone sees it.
Yeah, you kind of gotta like you're worrying. Hey, damn. So you were always like, you were on social media ever since like I mean, everybody was on MySpace, but you were blowing up on MySpace, like.
I was on social media since Asian Avenue and Zanga
too.
days.
Asian Avenue.
Asian Avenue.
What's that?
Asian Avenue, Black Planet. What's the? I forgot what the Spanish one was.
Spanish one. Ooh.
I had my yearbook.
Oh yeah, and what's the other one? Friendster.
Friendster.
Friendster, yeah.
All I was on was Zanga then.
Zanga was popping.
Zanga was just
Check out
a
my
more.
page. It has an LP song on it.
I love the YouTube video that you did because I saw that one video when my girlfriend came dressed for shit or whatever.
Oh my god.
That shit was so funny to me. I was like,
Yeah, Ricky Schutz is well known in the YouTube industry he's like a comedian. Hi Ricky. So yeah, he came up to me, like we've known each other for a while on social media, and I moved to LA and he was like, hey, like I have this skit, would you like to take part in it since you live here? And he's just like, it's about my girlfriend can't dress. And it's funny because when I moved there, I didn't really have much like to move out to LA with, like as far as what he was looking for. So we just had to improvise a lot.
that was funny. It was like the skit was about like saying, hey, we're gonna go party, and then she's dressed in like party clothes. Like, no, that's not what. No, I like that at one point when you say,
Oh yeah.
I was just cracking. I was like, what? That's it.
Oh, like when I couldn't think of anything, so I was just like covering my chest. I had no shirt on. Yeah.
That was a funny ass skit, yeah. Hella Schley had funny skits too. I've never actually done skits, you know, but that's just not. Cause I actually you really run a restaurant, so I want to make sure I keep it proper for the customers as well. You know, like a lot of the things I do, we put it on their TV screen, but then again, Chris Cho brand and Hubbard brand, I kind of split it as well.
Yeah. And what is this?
This is the bulgogi. This is like the ribeye.
The ribeye? Yeah, I like the ribeye. As for the spicy ramen, is it a packet? Are you like that one packet that everyone like is talking
So I
about?
brought some pepper and some noodles. I bought 3 different kinds.
Oh, okay.
Even the packet, they had a smaller one, bigger one, so I bought 3 of that, and then I bought like a 5-pack of absolutely instant noodle to pop it open. Because when you do this, something that always go wrong. I just grabbed a bunch of them, you know, like. Yo, they said it's gonna be really hot though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had it?
Like one of them.
What?
The one in the packet? The super hot one?
I think, have you guys, I know Paul, you tried it, right? Like one of them. Rosie, have you? No? TK? No.
I would probably die. I'm bad for
Well, I didn't want to, I wanted to like, when I heard the spicy ramen challenge, when you brought it up to me on email, like I just thought like, okay, I've never done it, I've seen it before, but I've never done it. I love spicy food, but I think that has to do with the Spanish side of me, but I don't have a high tolerance. So I was like, I don't want to be the first to tap out. So I was just like telling my friends, and I'm like, I kind of want to see their faces.
Yeah.
Instead of me suffering, I want all of them to suffer. That's why I was like, hey, do you guys want to? So that's why I had to ask you, like, is it okay?
Yeah.
Because these they're like fam, like you know. So
That's another thing I noticed when I like did the whole interview. I didn't release any of the interview series, but whenever I interview people, some people bring their whole crew, some people come by themselves. It kind of shows their character as well. So, you know, like I had one time, like when I was shooting Micro Dive, like you know what Show Me the Money is?
yeah.
It's a Korean jump. So
Yeah.
Micro Dive was in New York, so we shot him, and then he brought his whole. Like he brought like 8 of the crew, and I'm like I had to actually cook the whole thing in New York, and they like killed it, you know. But he's like, yo, my team's hungry, can we make it happen? I'm like, yeah, you know, like, and that's dope that people like to take care of their family, you know, like. Because at the end of the day, it's like the friends who are behind that makes you keep going, you know, like.
They're the day ones.
All my best friends are in LA right now. My man, like,
I love you, man. I love you.
hey, you guys are all wearing black today. I noticed, kind of.
I'm the only one with
yeah.
color, and everyone else is wearing like black.
It's from the light, it's navy blue. We didn't plan this. This is my server shirt. They gave it to me for free.
I mean, I worked at Tango and I worked at Bonchon, so I was always found in Chinatown. I have a very close connection, relationship with the owners of those establishments. I'm always like around Rittenhouse, Chestnut. I love Northern Liberties. I haven't had a lot of experience in South Philly, but I have a few friends out there. But I'm usually around like North, West, and Northeast. Yeah,
Are
Philly.
you guys from South or North?
I'm from North.
North.
I'm from South. No, I didn't.
Yo, it's interesting. Back in the day, South and North didn't get along. That was so
right?
weird.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I'm like, why?
It's really bad.
That was like probably like 10 years ago, you know, like people just fight for no reason, just so they like North and yeah, it's crazy. I think there's less fight than there used to be like 10 years ago, you know, which is good. I feel like we're at the generation of things are changing, like it's random, but like you know, like Kanye West, like when he first came out, he used to be kind of like fruity, but now he's like a respected artist, you know, like 'cause back in the day, it was only about like gangster shit, like, you know, like, but then we're in a transition of like eating healthy, being smart is cool, you know, like,
Backpacking, man.
yeah. Yeah, I started with, man, I love seeing like people's Instagram when they're so fit. That makes me wanna, I can't follow your workouts, but you know.
That's what's eating and running for an hour, right?
You work out every day?
I try to. A lot of the stuff I did, like, to help me get where I am right now. I mean, I'm not that fit, but
Ooh, look at that, look at that.
I'm not that fit. I'm not that fit. I don't have like the 6-pack abs or anything. I do have very strong legs. I don't know. I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, this is what I was waiting for.
What? So yeah, like you can see like the muscles on my legs.
Oh, what?
And I'm known for like having
Mortal Kombat, Emkay.
really like big calves. So I squat a lot.
I can tell you squat a lot, right?
But I do a lot of fasted cardio to help me like pretty much like I had a lot of chunks right here, so I had to like do cardio, stairmaster, treadmill, elliptical, and then I had to slow down on that because I didn't want to get too skinny.
Yeah.
And then I want to build more muscle, so I wanted to lose the body fat. So I mean, really, it's just how you eat too. So I try to incorporate more vegetables. There was one point where I kind of went vegan.
Oh, what?
Or not vegan, sorry, vegetarian for like a couple.
I don't get.
One week?
What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian? I actually never understood that.
What is it? vegetarian is,
Vegetable, I guess.
it's like no meat.
Oh, really?
Vegan is pretty much plant everything. Like you don't eat anything that came from an animal. Yeah, that's what vegan is. It's like,
Anything that comes from it.
yeah. But like for vegetarian, it's a little bit easier because you just have to just stay away from meat. You still eat everything. You still have dairy, but yeah, vegan you can't have anything. Like with vegan, you can't even drink like milk. You can't eat yogurt. You can't eat any of that. So I'm like, that's a little too hardcore for me. Oh, and there's a lot of healthy food. I eat a lot of seafood in the West Coast. That's what kind of helps me too.
I think once you start actually working out, like you try to eat healthier too. Because after you do all that squat, you're like, you want that muscle to get there. Like you don't want to drink right after, and it's just like, Do you drink? Do you drink like alcohol, like sometimes?
I do. Not a lot, but I do. I'm an interesting drunk.
Why, do you cry or do you get weird or?
Well, for starters, one experience I had that's pretty funny was my going away party when everyone was getting me drinks. I had soju bombs,
Oh, wow.
I had kamikazes, I don't even know. Everyone was just buying me drinks. And then when I finally got to the point where I was almost at my limit, I remember I went on Snapchat and like I had 10 snaps of me just thanking everyone.
No way.
Like I won a Grammy. And everyone like laughs at me for it. Because I'm just like on my Snapchat in the bathroom. I walked away from the party, went to the bathroom because I felt like I had to throw up. But after I threw up, I was like, hey guys, so I just threw up right now. And I just want to thank you for coming out to my going away party. I love you. And it's just 10 snaps of me just doing that. And like everyone just thought it was hilarious. Like I'm like more of a fun drunk. Like, like I like that, so it's just funny.
That's her story. How's she like when she really gets drunk? And anything good, anything bad?
Her voice gets hit.
High
She
pitch.
starts talking all cute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Right.
No, like my real tone is this when I'm in Philly, like cause I'm from Philly, I don't really talk like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Talks like that when she's drunk.
so I like to play the cute role when I'm trying to get something, but in normal basis, like because I'm from the hood, I don't like to talk very girly. Like you can tell.
You talk proper though, I noticed that.
I do?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I don't have manners.
I mean, if I were to think of a North Philly girl, I would think of a little bit of like a thick accent.
Really?
Or I guess we can't really generalize Philly like that too,
That's
but
true.
sometimes it got that Philly bitch, like.
I mean, when I'm mad, you can
Oh,
tell.
She was like that before she moved.
But see, after she eat that spicy,
Damn.
like,
I was?
No, yeah, before you moved to Cali, it was more, I'm not saying like completely like that, but you kind of adapted to Cali a bit ever since you moved there last year.
Okay.
You've been there for a year, keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's true. And I haven't. It's been my first time back here in a long time, so that makes sense, I guess. But I still have hood in me.
You're still Philly.
I'm still Philly.
I feel like there's such a huge pride of being like Philly, like, and I love it too, like.
Yeah, because I grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
I have to like.
You do have, yes, yeah. Someone, like, I just made a video about this last week, and then people commented about it, cause it's like an hour video, and I like, thank you to all the mukbangers who actually watched the whole thing. So someone said, cause I snapped, I said, yo, while I was recording, I snapped, I said, yo, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I actually asked, why do you follow me? And everybody was like, cause this, that, and then this one person was like, yo, why you talk black, and and then I just said it like on the camera too. I said, yo, how is an Asian person supposed to sound like? So if I was like, hey, how are you doing, sir? You'll be like, yo, you sound white, right? And then when I talk like Philly accent, it's like, yo, are you trying to sound black? But how is an Asian person supposed to sound like? Like, hello, do you want some fried rice? You know what I mean? How is an Asian, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like there is no, like however you speak is how you should be like, but yeah, so you motherfuckers always tell you don't tell people they sound white or black or whatever. Let them be, you know, like.
That's right.
Yeah.
We sound human.
Yeah.
We all speak.
So what is each thing?
So Korean side dishes, we don't really have too much name for it. Like salad is just salad.
Yeah.
Zucchini. I get this question all the time. The customer's like, "Hey, what's this?" I'm like, "Zucchini." What's that? You know, like, you know, or like,
I wondered what they were.
we don't have like a name for it. It's interesting, you know, like
Is this what you're talking about?
eggplant.
Okay. I was wondering what this was.
So this is
that's
eggplant, zucchini,
I thought it was
potatoes, sausage, japchae, which is clear noodle,
Yeah.
peas, egg, salad.
That's right.
You guys give a good amount of portion though. Because at the Korean restaurant I used to work at, everything's very small. Like little tiny. And then you guys use this. It's interesting. I think that's one of the things I loved about this place is like
I don't know.
you're getting a lot of food.
So like one way to eat Korean food, like, okay, I guess I should do it because it's, you know, like you get the lettuce. Think of it like a taco, right? The lettuce.
I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. No, I'm just kidding. So lettuce is like the taco wrap. You put a little bit of your carb.
You guys have lettuce too.
You got me?
What?
We killed all our meat.
Put your protein. Here, I'm gonna give you guys
He
some
was
salt,
like, finish me now.
some pepper. Here's some pepper. Man, I'm greedy, yo. You know you're greedy sometimes when you try to dip and then you got your protein in there. You know, like.
Try a potato.
I want to actually go at it too. Let's all cheers to it too.
That's Korean food.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you wanna all really like make a rap together? Let's cheers. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use 2 pieces of lettuce because this one's really
Thank you,
small.
man.
Okay.
We're waiting for them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
He's trying to
lettuce,
get
meat.
this right.
You're right.
Yo, you give me the Black Eyed Pea vibe for some reason. I know that's random. You give me the Black Eyed Pea vibe for some reason.
That's hilarious, yeah. Alright, so we got meat and lettuce.
Some
Rice soup.
carb rice, yeah.
Some carb
Yo, you guys should do it too.
Yeah. What are you guys?
Come on, rice. I'm stuffed.
Yo, take some of
Here.
I'm saving for the ramen.
She doesn't even eat rice, bro.
Oh yeah.
Try some purple? Brown. Purple.
You got the
Brown?
purple rice.
Purple, oh, that's a bomb.
That's how I eat.
Oh yeah. I don't see. The funny thing is, I don't wrap it. I really like eating more protein than carb and everything. I just
Yeah. Put a
I'm
little
a
bit
meat
of
guy,
rice.
yeah. Sometimes it comes out. You know,
It depends.
Okay.
Jay, wanna like
I have
wanna
to
move the genre real quick? So
I
I
have
wanna
to
just be like,
Snapchat
hey,
this.
cheers. You know.
No, man, we got to reposition this.
We good. Let's do an air cheers, all right? Or
Yeah,
should we
yeah.
just?
Get closer.
There we go.
Yay!
One of the only sitting.
That's that Kaibi cheers, yo. Hey.
Hey.
Kamsahamnida.
I felt more Cambodian when I ate it like that.
Anything that you want to actually, like, before we wrap up, anything that you want to say to your fans or my viewers?
I want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting me throughout my whole career since 2009. Or if you've just found out about me, still thank you for supporting me, following my journey through everything. I try to keep it as real as possible. All the struggles, all the triumphs that I've come across throughout my journey as a model, transitioning from Philly to LA. But yeah, if you guys want to keep up and follow me on all my social media, you can follow me on Instagram, which is going to be listed somewhere in the video or description. But yeah, I would say it's Miss Emkay Vee on Instagram, and it's Snapchat, it's hello, it's Emkay Vee. So it's Snapchat, hello, ITZ MKV, and then for Instagram, it's MSEMKYVE.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it, yo.
Yeah.
Just
Just
right
do
now.
it.
Thank
Just
you.
do it.
Just do it.
You gotta do it. You have no choice.
So thank you guys for watching another episode of Mukbang Monday with Emkay Vee. Thank you. It was an honor to have you.
Thank you for inviting me over here.
And we had this thing that everybody has to do when I end it, right? So this is my signature peace out sign where I go like, "Ah." You gotta do that, right? Yo, I made all the rappers do it, yo. They're like, nah, dog. Duh. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.